Yep. Just got home from the gym. Haven't showered, done nothing. My balls are sweaty and smell absolutely horrendous. Yeah, all I did was make some food. Got it sitting in front of me because I was absolutely starving. So if you hear me chewing throughout this video, excuse me. I get home and I start seeing this news everywhere. I hopped in Guru's live for a little bit, listen to what he had to say about it. So it's looking like UFC 317 International Fight Week. We are going to get Illia Topuria on the card. Just a matter of who is kind of uncertain yet. But from the reports and everything I've read, it's looking like it's either going to be Charles Oliveira or Islam Makhachev. Everybody's kind of having wishful thinking and hoping that it's the Islam fight. But honestly, I kind of find it hard to believe that the UFC is actually going to give us a fight and something we want as fans. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be a lot of people that are super pumped up about the Illia versus Charles fight. And I'm not saying I wouldn't watch it because I'd 100% tune in. However, please, UFC, make this man Islam fight Illia, bro. That's the fight I want to see. And I feel like that's the fight the vast majority of fans want to see. So I don't understand why the UFC can't make it happen. I know Islam wants him to fight a contender because he's coming from featherweight, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, yo. Pay this man Islam whatever the fuck it takes, yo. Tell him, sweet talk him however you need to sweet talk him. Get him to take the fight. This is the fight the fans want to see. It's one of the biggest fights you can make probably ever right now, so make the fight while you can. Because the last thing we need, God forbid, is Illia fight Charles and Illia gets slept or choked out. I mean, fam, make the big fight right now while it has all the hype and all the potential in the world. That's my opinion on it. Looks like Khamzat Chimaev and Braho is going to be the co-main, which that's honestly pretty sick. I'd be down for that. Probably for an interim title, 5 rounds. That's a very, I like that fight a lot. I wish, obviously, Dricus didn't get hurt. Probably got a video coming on that soon, but I wish it could have been Dricus, but, I mean, that's a pretty banger fight, too, I'm not going to lie. Especially if they stack the rest of the card pretty nice with it. Mess with that. But, yeah, I'd be pretty surprised. I honestly think they're going to do, like, a Illia versus Charles for, like, an interim title, while Islam kind of sits out for a second and waits to see how 170 plays out with Bilal and JDM. Yeah. People getting their hopes up a little too high, man, just to see that it's Illia versus Charles. I'm telling y'all. The UFC's not going to give us what we want. Interesting. So, I'll take a look at the responses to this tweet right here, but according to MMA Orbit, he posted a quote from somebody that says there will be no interim lightweight belt. It will be undisputed or vacant. And I honestly don't think it would be vacant because the UFC's not going to strip Islam. That shit ain't happening. And Islam's also not going to vacate. So that is a little interesting. How legit is this, though? The fuck is this dude talking about? My boy Carl said it should be Armand, not Charles. I hope he's talking about fighting Illia and not fighting for the belt. Because what'd Patty say?
Had everything handed to him. He even got the title shot handed to him, and then he shit his pants. You know what I mean? Flapped it.
Boy, Armand shit the bed. And what the hell is this guy talking about? So a guy with 0 title defenses just moves up and fights for the title UFC. What? Buddy, he just defended the title. What are you talking about? What? Am I tripping? Or are these people retarded? This tweet right here from bro is kind of what I was assuming initially, but I don't know, man. It might not be the case. You got some people thinking that the UFC is going to force Islam to vacate. That ain't happening. We'll get some news and some updates soon, but I can almost 100% guarantee you the UFC is not stripping Islam Makhachev. I would be absolutely bamboozled, mind blown. Yeah, that ain't happening. I just wonder what the rest of the card would look like. Say we do get Islam and Illia, or Charles and Illia, whatever the case is, or Charles Islam. Yeah, that's something else everybody's talking about too. Is there not a chance that Charles just fights Islam and then you put Illia against whoever on the same card? Could that not work either? Like, why can't you do Islam Charles if that's what the UFC wants to do, or if that's what Islam and Charles both want to do? And then you can do Illia and Arman. It's not that hard. And then you could do Dustin, Max later on if need be. And then you got Hamza and Barao sitting right there too. They're both already ready to fight. So, and Dricus is probably going to be out for a while, so there's definitely going to be an interim title bout at middleweight. UFC's not going to do this for sure, but if it's this up for debate, and a lot of people want to see Charles fight for the belt, just go ahead and do Islam versus Charles, and then do Illia and Arman. I don't know why it's so hard. I don't think that's happening. I don't know, it's a tricky situation. I should have done a little bit more research before making this video, because now I seem like an absolute casual, but like I said, I just got home and then started seeing this stuff, but some people are saying that Illia is fighting for the undisputed or vacant belt, so I don't know, man. It's a tricky situation. I don't know what's the hold up on the news, what's going on behind the scenes, but hopefully we get some news soon. And I'll give y'all a better reaction and a little bit more in-depth opinions when the fights actually get announced. But like I said, I think I've already said it twice in this video. If it's really this hard getting the fights together, Arman, Illia, #1 contender, Charles, Islam, title. It's that simple. And then you still got other guys down there, like they're probably gonna do Dustin and Max. I don't know. And I definitely don't want to see Justin fight for the belt. To be honest, I like Justin, but I mean, we've seen it enough times now, and I still think he's one win away in my opinion, but it is what it is. Let me know down in the comment section what you think the UFC is going to do and what you think they're putting together, and make sure y'all boys go follow my Twitch, man. It'll be down in the description below. I'll be over there playing games, talking about the UFC, reacting to videos, reacting to UFC content, things like that. So, yeah, man. Go drop me a follow over there. And until the next one, I'll see y'all boys.